What We Do in the Shadows. Season 4 has just finished its run. The irreverent vampire mockumentary comedy, it's coming back strong after a third season that many people have criticized, with a noticeable absence of Jermaine Clement in the writing room. Even though I still liked it very much, personally, I think there is some merit in that criticism, and even though the show wasn't by any means bad, it just wasn't as perfect as before. But now it's back in its full glory, once again reuniting us with the vampires living together in a New Jersey house. Now, after the end of the last season, it seemed like, at least for a while, everyone would go their separate ways, but no, the show hilariously brings everyone back together within the first 5 minutes, which then it even sort of directly comments on in the final episode of the season, sort of reflecting that nothing ever changes here. Anyway, the main plot lines for this season are: Nandor wants to find the perfect match and get married, and therefore resurrects a number of his former wives from across time with the help of a djinn who seemingly has a massive amount of wishes to grant. Fantastic side character, by the way. And then, with the help of Guillermo, he tries to select the best match and, of course, organize the wedding. Nadia is converting the vampire headquarters into a nightclub, complete with the blood sprinklers, as seen in Blade, and then trying to run it with the help of also Guillermo, as well as the guide with her wraiths. And Laszlo is trying to raise the child that crawled out of Colin Robinson's dead husk, a child that still has the face of the adult Colin Robinson and is growing up at an alarming rate. So, once again, back to the usual hijinks. If you watched the show thus far, it's more of the same. Still very funny, still absurd, still tiptoeing the line between different genres: comedy, documentary, horror, even rom-com. If you haven't watched it thus far, do. It is one of the best comedy shows I've ever seen, and certainly the best one currently running. And so far, for all 4 seasons, it's been amazingly consistent. Very well written, fantastically performed, endlessly quotable, surprisingly good production design with great music and cinematography. There's pretty much nothing not to like, and you know, it all boils down to what I said already. The show is still going as strong as ever, and I recommend it to everybody.